Bam! Cheers, everybody. What is up, y'all? Hey. Ooh, it's looking a little dark here. I'm gonna have to turn some lights on, everybody. How you guys doing today, by the way? Man, guys, I just got to start with a lot of gratitude. I'm super grateful. Shout out to everybody that donated for the Blind Connect fundraiser that we're doing right now. We have until 4 p.m. today. We're getting into the final hours here. Just hit $3,000 this morning. And originally I set out a goal of $5,000, but I'm actually going to support some of my teammates here. So I'm actually going to put a link for one of my teammates below that you guys can still donate to, as well as still go to that page. And if you guys want to support, reach out, share in the comments, let me know. We have still a couple hours, and it's going to, again, an amazing cause nonprofit called Blind Connect that connects those that are in need, that are losing their vision or have lost their vision, with rehabilitation services, resources, and a tremendous amount of things that I could go on and on and on about. But we're also going to dig into some amazing fitness products. We got summer times here. Father's Day is coming up. I'm doing a giveaway. So we got lots of cool stuff going down for this stream. So I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to drop some messages here in the chat as well as in the comments so that you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So first, I'm going to drop my Amazon link in the chat. We also have that in the description as well. But I think on Twitch, not everyone can see that. So I'll highlight that. And then I'll also rotate from time to time between that and the fundraiser link I have for one of my teammates as well, which I'm going to copy and throw into the comments right now as well. All right. So with that being said, let's talk about the SmoothSat scooter. And I was talking about this yesterday and I clicked on it. And I always tell everybody, make sure you're clicking on the actual products, because you never know when you have an inlink coupon. And yep, they still have the inlink coupon going on right now. So I definitely take advantage of that while it's lasting, because they don't say how long these inlink coupons go for. And they literally can change minute to minute, hour to hour. Excuse me. So I highly recommend, if you're looking at the SmoothSat scooter and you're like kind of on the fence about it, pull that trigger now. Just because, again, I don't know how long the inlink coupon's going on. If you're waiting for any other reason, but the money's kind of looking right, I would take action. So some of the things I like to highlight, I also have a video on this, a shoppable video in my storefront. And I'm going to start adding some more like just pictures and posts and content like that. So if you guys have any requests, let me know. But the cool thing I like about this is the simple little switch right here for a one-step folding system. So you can literally, again, pull that switch and it folds down and collapses. So you can see it right here, even in the video. See how it's collapsed, and then boom, you hit that switch, it pops open. You can do the same thing to collapse it down. It's got 8-inch wheels, goes up to 220 pounds. It's for kids as young as 8 years old. And you can see these are a little bit older than obviously 8. So you can go all the way up to teens and adults. And the way I look at it, guys, is this is a great option. If you're not a huge fan of running, if let's say that's not your deal, you don't even want to walk or you want to get places or anything like that, this can be a great option to leverage. And it's a great way to just get outside. Even if you're not necessarily worried about the exercise, that's one thing I think about when I was a kid. Like, I miss just the idea of, like, we didn't have cell phones. So we literally just bike on over to our friend's house and be like, hey, so-and-so home. My point of saying all that is one of the byproducts of that was just getting outside, getting on our bikes. And instead, if let's say you're not a fan of biking either, you can use your scooter and just kind of cruise around the neighborhood, depending on where you're at, obviously. So I think that's just kind of cool feature. And even if you're thinking about it as a parent for your kids, this could be something that maybe gets them to want to go outside. Because I know a lot of parents, and I can even relate to this, even though my kids are like 2 and 4, so not really doing video games. Even like we have tablets for them when we travel. They've seen my VR headset before. So they're even like already attracted to the games and stuff like that. So we're trying to make sure we consistently, and that's one thing I got to say for my kids. They do a great job getting outside and being active. So this is my point of saying all that can be a great option for your kids to potentially, get them to be more interested in going outside, especially if it's summer months and the warmer weather near you. So we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to look at the Quinier leg massager. So I talked about both this again yesterday. And what's up, Ash? I see you. I got you in for the giveaway. What? And again, guys, we have the giveaway. So just make sure you're hopping on over here to Amazon, typing in giveaway in the chat, just like Ash did. I got you in. And then every new follower we get, I'm going to add $1 into the pot, as well as if you're already following and you just want to stay engaged throughout the stream, I'll add $1 in for you. And I'm going to highlight my teammates' donation page right here. So I'll pull up her page, and anyone that donates to her page. So let's see where she's at right now. Anyone that donates while I'm live, I'm going to actually add another $10 into the pot so we can help kind of support for the Blind Connect fundraiser. So she's at 16 donors right now at just under $1,200. Our goal is to get her to $3,000. So anyone that can donate, I have the link right here. Feel free to support. We're doing this until 4:00 today. So we get into the final hours, y'all. Final hours of this. With that being said, let's dig into a little bit more details on the Quinier leg massage kind of setup. They also, let me double check. They had an in-link coupon yesterday, and it looks like still got $60 off in-link coupon. So I'm going to just do a little screen share. Again, this is another one I have shoppable videos for. If you go to my storefront, you can see a little bit more on my breakdown on me using them, what it kind of looks like in my home gym. But I'm just going to share with you guys from the home page on their product page. And again, here's that $60 off in-link coupon. If you guys have never used it before, you literally just click on apply it at checkout. When you add it to the cart, you'll see that discount show up at checkout. So don't worry if you don't see it in that price. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit. So this is just obviously a skater kind of highlighting what the experience has been like for them. Things I like to show is the display, super easy to use, very simple, 4 buttons. But the bigger piece to me is the material and the zip up versus the Velcro feature. So these have a zip up feature that kind of make them snug and fit, versus I have the Fit King leg massagers in the carousel as well, which I also think are great. And they're like 1/3 of the price, but they have the Velcro fitting feature, which in my opinion, like this is just from my experience, Velcro tends to be, it can wear and tear a little bit easier versus the zipper feature. And the material just feels a little bit nicer as far as the quality, which is why I think that price point is reflecting it. But from an overall functionality standpoint, if you don't care about zipper versus Velcro and you just care about the function, they're pretty much the exact same as far as the functionality of it. Now, the cool thing I know about both of these, the Quinier and the Fit King, is that they have like extension fittings to it. So if your legs don't fit in them, then you can always extend it and have it wrap around. If you got like monster calves, like my business partner and friend and one of our coaches here at LOF, Chuck, he's got those monstrous legs. He would definitely need to use that extension to make sure it fits around his calves and ankles. But they have that for a reason, because everyone's going to have different size legs. So that's a key component I just wanted to highlight there. We have for the Quinier as well as the Fit King, which I'll get to. But I'm going to transition now into the Govee light bars. Now, while I'm kind of playing this B-roll, I'm also going to turn them on in my garage, because while it's, noon right now, it's a little overcast, a little cloudy. It looks like it might rain. So let's get these lights going so you guys can kind of see them in action as well. Now, again, for these Govee light bar setup, the cool thing is, again, it has a vertical holder. You could just slide this right in, or it has an adhesive on the back. You can kind of rest it horizontally on the wall or just have it facing straight up. Now you might notice I have it just on the regular reading mode because I want the lighting feature for my actual content creation right now. But this has an app you can download. I can pull it up on my phone, and I'm actually going to show you guys in real time how you can adjust it. Because the cool thing is with this, it's not only like a set light that isn't kind of dynamic, but this actually has like audio settings where I just change the coloring, and now based on me talking, see how it's changing the rhythm and the pattern? I can put it on vivid and change how it moves, put it on rhythm, put it on strike, put it on vibrate. And cool thing I use this for is like working out, honestly. So when I'm training, being able to put on a music or a playlist, having it connect to my phone, and then having the music to match that actually really helps me from like a visual standpoint to get kind of amped up. As well as the cool thing, this has a camera that comes with it. You can sync it up to your TV or your monitor or whatever kind of screen you want to use it, and then you can put it on video mode. So like right now I'll put it on video mode, and I have it set up on my monitor. My monitor has like a bluish purple background, so you can kind of see that's what it's displaying, and it's picking up on my audio. But if I had like an action scene going on, or I was playing video games, it even has a gaming mode. It has a split screen mode so that it can pick up different inputs from like the right side of the screen, left side of the screen. This thing's, again, it's just got so much versatility, and I think it's so cool that I just highly recommend it from the fun and the function standpoint. Bam, y'all. And as you get, I don't know if you guys can even tell, but I put on the light, so I have a little bit more lighting here since it was a little bit darker out with the natural light. And again, it's cool because I can even change it, and I'll show you guys that in action. Even though the B-roll was highlighting this, I have the app. Let's open it up. I have it on the reading mode. Now, again, I can turn it to the audio mode, and you guys might notice even in the reflection right here, as I'm talking, it's changing patterns and colors. But we're going to keep it on that reading mode because I could use the extra lighting right now. Look at that. All right, so we'll keep it rolling right along. And again, guys, if you have questions, you want me to slow down, you want me to stay on a product and elaborate a little bit more, demonstrate more features, everything I have in a carousel, I have either like in the gym, in my home gym in the studio here, or I have B-roll on, I have in the kitchen, I have around that I can highlight and get into more details with you guys, or just elaborate on anything. Clearly, I love talking, but I love hearing from you guys as well. And if you stay active in the chat on Amazon, I'll add $1 to the pool money. All right. So with that being said, let's jump on into the Geek Chef Air Fryer Toaster. And I actually shout out to Justin, the Jag Carrillo. He gave me the suggestion to air fry steak. So I got some filet mignon yesterday, a little date night with Ash and I air fried it. Now on there, like when I was looking it up, they're like, all right, do 6 minutes and then flip it, then 4 minutes, and that's it on 450. I ended up putting it in probably for like 15 minutes because I think I just had it just on air fry. I probably should have baked it and then air fried it at the end. But still, it came out awesome. Nice and crispy on the outside. Not too charred. And it was nice medium. I like mine medium rare, so I took it out a little early. I left Ashley's in a little bit longer, let it rest. It was a nice, it wasn't like, it was nice and juicy, didn't dry it out. Cause that was something Gina and I were talking about on prior to actually trying it. She was worried when she was doing a ribeye the other day. She's like, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to dry it out or anything, but from my experience, definitely does not dry it out. And I just pure air fried it. I didn't even put it on the baking first, which you can totally do. You can even like sear it or bake it and then throw it in the air fryer. Like there's so many different options. But that was just from my experience, and definitely. And at the same time, I also had like carrots and potatoes kind of in there roasting with it or getting cooked as well. So it was like, boom, everything all in one shot. I didn't have the multiple things going on. It just made it super easy, like set and forget kind of a deal. So just to dig in here a little bit more, and to highlight, I wanted to have two different B-rolls playing. Right up here is the chicken wings. Right over here are the dehydrated mangoes. What I actually did, because I wanted to show you guys, like, I think sometimes when we think about, like, you know, changing up your nutrition habits and whatnot, it's like, oh, I have to have everything from scratch. It has to be perfect. Like, I'll be honest with you, no. Sometimes I don't have the time to make fresh chicken wings, like with my own sauce and whatnot. So I bought these from the store, straight up from the freezer. They already had the buffalo ranch sauce on. I threw them right into the air fryer toaster, threw the settings on, be able to throw it on air fryer. I put it on 20 minutes, I believe, and 10 minutes about halfway through. I just flip them, got them nice and crispy, and they were amazing. So I wanted to share that with you guys specifically for this one, so you guys can understand, like, again, even as a health professional, this is what I do for a living. Ideally, it's great to have organic and fresh and make your own sauce and do all that stuff, totally. But sometimes, based on time and bandwidth and what you have going on, this might be the best option. It's about making the best choice and the best option you have at that time. And being able to have the Geek Chef Air Fryer Toaster can help leverage that a little bit more, have it a little bit more convenient. You don't have to worry about like preheating it and stuff like that, which to me was pretty awesome, because that's one of my hesitations when it comes to using the oven, which I still use at times. It's just like, I don't want to have to preheat it and wait. It adds more time onto it. So literally dial it to 20 minutes, throw them in, flip them halfway through, and you're good to go. And even that, you technically don't have to. I just like to. Now let's slide over to the mangoes here for a second. Looking at these, this is again another one. I'm a huge fan of dehydrated mangoes, but from a cost perspective and also from like a kind of portion sizing perspective, I can spend a lot of money and I can also eat way too much of them. So what I decided to do was, again, get the frozen ones
and just throw them in. Now, what you'll notice in this one, they got a little crispy because I put them in for 3 hours straight. What I would recommend after doing it since then is being able to do them from a half hour at a time. Let them sit for 10 minutes, flip them, do it for another half hour, then let them rest for like 10 minutes and then see where they're at. And then maybe an hour and a half in usually is going to be good. I did it for 2 hours this last time, and it came out, again, great, not as crispy on the edges. These were frozen from chunks. What I also did is I got some fresh mangoes now, and I'm going to slice
real quick. Thanks for the follow, Robin.
for that as well if you guys want to see that and dig into some of the differences when you lay them down and what it can look like. But I wanted to share that with you guys because I'm a really big fan of leveraging the air fryer and toaster, not adding the calories from oils, and being able to have the versatility it can provide with so many different things.
Bam. And Robin, I got you in for the giveaway as well. So again, guys, every new follower we get, I was at 495 of my follower count. So when we do the race, I'll check what number I'm at. We'll add whatever the difference is. So if I have 3 new followers, we'll add $3 to the pot. And every person that stays engaged in the chat, I'll also add $1. So if you just kind of hang out and chat with me throughout it, I'll add another $1 into the giveaway. I got you in, Robin. Boom. I'll add your name right now. I got that. So we got Ash, we got Ron. We at least got ourselves a race and a giveaway going down. Ooh, what's up, Mish? Hey, hey. Doing good today, Mish. Again, we got this is like, I don't know if I told you guys, this is the final, or if you guys heard me talking about it before. I got you in, Ash. These are the final hours of our fundraiser we're doing for Blind Connect, which helps connect those that are either losing their vision or have lost their vision with the non-for-profit Blind Connect, providing resources, rehabilitation, training, and really anything that they can need. They even have a village and a campus they can come live on and stay with to go through the entire course to really support them and help them transition back into day-to-day life. Because imagine one day you lost your vision, and obviously everything you know how to do gets thrown out the window. You have to relearn a bunch of skills, and they help facilitate that for those that don't have the ability to pay for it out of pocket and go to like private schools. And it's not necessarily something that's covered by insurance or there's programs for it. So this is a really awesome thing that I'm excited to support and just share with you guys. And this is one of my teammates' links. I already hit my goal of 3,000. I really was shooting for 5,000, but I'm going to actually just support my other teammates so they can all get to 3,000 because we're just a couple $1,000s away from our $87,000 goal in 1 week. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. Now let's dig into the next product. We got our men's 2-in-1 shorts with the compression. He says, oh, that's awesome that you're supporting that. Yeah, 100%. So if you guys want to support, again, the link's right here. I could drop it in the chat as well. Even if you guys have donated or you're saying you made like whatever that looks like, if you want to share it with friends, it's like greatly appreciated. I'll share it in the chat as well. Any support goes a long, long way with this. With that being said, let's get into those 2-in-1 shorts. And again, if you guys got questions on the products or even anything I'm not talking about, you see it in the carousel, you want me to elaborate, always let me know.
So again, for the shorts, I've been like kind of putting these to the test. I actually did a workout prior to this, and I have them on right now because I wanted to show you guys from a like function perspective and a fit, but also just give you my thoughts on. We'll lock on the camera here so they'll move with me. So the cool thing I want to show you guys right off the bat is the compression pants and this little sleeve that comes with it. This is what I knew I got caught on something. So the the kind of pocket here, which is really cool underneath the compression, as well as the pockets that you have here on the sides. Got the little back pocket here, which I think is, again, really cool. Like, this is my 2 cents. So I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking for 2 different types. I'm using them for like during workouts, which I did earlier. And I wouldn't actually wear these as much in jiu-jitsu only because of the pockets. You know, even though it's not a huge deal, and this one even has a zipper. So I wouldn't wear these for like grappling just because you don't want to have like zippers and stuff on people's faces or bodies or anything like that and get scraped and cut up. But great for like yoga, training, hiking, fitness type stuff. And the fit's really good. The compression underneath. I love having that compression underneath and that fit, and being able to have this cool little pocket that you can kind of dig into there as well. I haven't thrown these in the wash yet, so I'm going to kind of let you guys know on that. And with that being said, what I also wanted to do is I'm going to actually demonstrate the
Bam, I got you in for the giveaway, Gizmo. Let me just add you guys in. Keep it rolling. Right. Let's see what we got next. Also, I'm going to check for always check, guys, for the InLink coupons. Look at that. They got 5% off. I know on the Geek, I didn't check the Geek Chef or the Govee because I know for the Smooth Sat Scooter and the Quinier, they both had InLink coupons. Doesn't look like the Govee does. But the Geek Chef does have a $10 off InLink coupon as well. So always check those InLinks. And then, yeah, everyone, always good to see you guys here in the chat. I always love you guys kind of hanging out, keeping me company, as it were. So it's not just like I'm like talking into the void. No one's kind of giving me any feedback or responses. That's always making it a little bit more fun. So now we've got the high def projector, Bluetooth based. It's got 45% off still right now. So definitely a great time to take advantage of this deal if you were thinking about it. And I'll share a little bit of B-roll for you guys.
In this video, I'm going to be going over the VecuPro projector. It shoots in 1080p or projects in 1080p. Now, to be transparent with you guys, this was actually sent to me for free, but they are not paying me to say any particular perspective, but share my own experience. Here you can see what it's coming with, the manual, the setup, and the cool thing you can see right from here is that not only can you project by having HDMI plugged in, but you can actually sync it up to all your favorite streaming accounts. Netflix, you have Bluetooth integration. You can also use the plug-in options here as well. And I wanted to just show you guys how easy it is to focus. We have the focus right up here, and I'm actually projecting it onto the wall right now, just to give you guys an idea of what the quality will look like, because I imagine that's a question. You can mirror your iPhone, iPad, you can hook up your gaming device to this. You can have so many fun things, and I'm actually gonna do some live streaming with this experience, so it should be a lot of fun. Definitely a thumbs up, y'all. Easy to use. I set it up in less than 5 minutes.
And I throw that last piece in really quick, and I say set up in less than 5 minutes because sometimes I think that technology can have like an intimidation factor behind it. And like, I always like to highlight, and if it's not super easy and user friendly, I'll highlight that as well. And I'll share that with you guys. But from my use of it and being able to set it up, super simple. If you've ever connected your like earbuds or if you've ever connected anything via Bluetooth, it's just as simple to set this up if you want to use Bluetooth. If not, it's even still easy. You could just plug in HDMI, USB, whatever cable. If you've ever used your TV before, if you've ever set up video games, you can set this up as well. So with that being said, again, if you guys have questions, let me know, and I'll always go back to things, but we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to dig into the Muley Indoors hyperallergenic pillow set, which I always go to, like, if you want to be an awesome host, this can be one of those little nuanced details of like having hyperallergenic pillows. Because even if you don't have allergies, if you're having people over and they might have allergies, this can just make for, to me, an overall just better experience someone staying at your house.
In this video, we're looking at the Muley 2-pack stripe pillowcase. These are the hypoallergenic, and the cool thing about these, they have varying sizes. You can go with a different angle degree. They're square shaped, but you can get the right size that fits for you. The thing I like about them is obviously not only the hypoallergenic component. For me, having allergies, especially growing up a kid, that's a massive plus, but also the durability of them as well. And the cool thing is for these, all you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of just fluff them up when you first get them. Do that for a couple minutes, and then you just pat them out and they are good to go. So definitely a thumbs up and a recommend, especially for those of you that have allergies, or you wanna be considerate of your friends that have allergies and have a hypoallergenic option.
Bam. And then Robin says, yeah, intimidating for us older people. I mean, honestly, I'll be transparent, Robin. I even have like my brother who's 30 is like not the best with technology. So I think while maybe, yes, there's like, as we age, some of the technological pieces may not be as obvious. And like, I also have my mom who's like awesome with technology. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't want it to be like, hey, it's just because of old people. I think just people in general, some people can just be intimidated by technology because maybe that's just not your preference, not your use. Like my brother's more of like an in-person kind of, not only just like with like technology, but like communication. He'd rather like be there in person, which I totally get. Who wouldn't? But that's just something I always like to mention. And then on the flip side, if it's like, hey, this is going to be a little bit more technically demanding, I share that with you guys as well. And what I'm going to start to do, guys, and I've already started, but I'm going to progressively, you're going to notice, and it's going to roll out, is having, I'm going to do some more like tech and gaming streams where I'll be doing gaming and using different types of products and accessories and things like that. And then, yeah, like you said, me, some people just aren't great with it. Exactly. So that's, I think we're, I'm not saying I'm like super tech savvy, but like I have pretty comfortable roots in it. And then also I'm always like down to like learn from people and like check things out and share my experience. So I'm going to do more content like that consistently. And then also being able to have other coaches and other friends of mine for both this channel and my other channel to come on and create content as well that you guys will be able to see. So yeah, with that being said, let's keep it rolling right along. We'll dig into the outdoor. I have two different versions of the outdoor pillows that are also hypoallergenic.
In this video, we're looking at Mulet's outdoor pillows. These are the hypoallergenic, and these are in a varying degree of sizes. I have the 22 by 22 size. And the thing I love about these, because they're meant for outdoors, you can actually not worry about when it's the rain, they're water resistant, so they're gonna hold up, as well as being hypoallergenic. So for those of you that have allergies like I do, or you just wanna be mindful and consider your friends that have allergies, definitely a thumbs up. Great for the outdoors, comfy for our sofas, couches, things like that. And you don't have to worry about it because of that water resistant factor. Highly recommend.
Boom. And now I'm just going to highlight the other set of the pillows. Let's pull this down. Bink. And again, with that kind of dynamic, since they're meant to be outdoors, being weather resistant, you don't have to worry about the rain or kind of moisture, things like that as much. Now, I would still try and cover them as best you can just to help overall wear and tear, but it's not going to do the same. It's not going to have the same kind of impact, which I think is super cool. Now let's dig into our fitness. This is probably my top fitness pick for all the products I have in the carousel today. This is my number one. If clients ask me, now I'll give you my top three, or maybe top five, even like best bang for your buck. What I always tell people is having like, I'm a big fan of Fit Index, the brand. So like, I'm going to say Fit Index Smart Scale. I have that on my storefront. Having the 23-piece resistance band set that goes up to 150 pounds. Have that on my storefront as well. And then having a foam roller and the adjustable dumbbells. Like those are like my four top picks that, again, for like under 500 bucks, you can have a really, really versatile, pretty much all-inclusive home gym. Now, if you had to pick one of those, I'd probably pick the Smart Scale, just because of the amount of data you'll get from it, as well as then I would go to the resistance bands because the versatility of those and the going up to 150 pounds of resistance. But then the adjustable dumbbells are right up there as well, in my opinion, because of the versatility, because of the space efficiency, and because of the cost effectiveness that they bring to the table. So let's dig into it a little bit more, and I'll kind of show you what I mean.
In this video, we're looking at the Initial Force adjustable dumbbell. Now, the cool thing about this is it's not only going from 55 pounds, but look at how we adjust it. You have a turn of the knob, and then bam, that's how you're going to be adjusting the weight. And then it literally just slides right out, slide back in. Again, adjust the weight, click it into place. And same thing. Now, one thing I want to show you is how is this working? These two little nodules right here are actually activating as springs or as little presses on these springs right here that are the locking mechanism. So that's what keeps it safe, super easy. From my experience, this handle is the fastest to swap out. Definitely a recommend. Now, this is also a single dumbbell when you order them. So if you want a complete set of two, you're going to have to order two of them. Definitely a thumbs up though.
So yeah, I want to reiterate that last detail that I just dropped is these come in one dumbbell orders. So if you want to have two of the dumbbells, which I actually recommend, I recommend getting them in a two set, just so you can, again, if you want to do like both arms for different exercises, whether it's from upper body or your lower body or even core work, you have the ability to do that. And this has a $40 off in-link coupon, which I don't know how long that's going to last. So again, it drops it down to $149.99 for a single dumbbell. Definitely recommend that. Probably recommend getting two of them as well. And even if you get two of them, so you do 149 plus 189.99, that's what, like 330, 340. So like, let's call it 350 tax, everything included, for under 350 bucks, basically. I think a competitive price point in this market, because you can look at the bigger brands or other brands as well and look at the price point. This is a very competitive and probably one of the best price points I've seen for this style of dumbbell. That's the other key thing you got to look at. You can also find cheaper dumbbells that you basically unscrew. They have like pretty much like safety locks on each end. You unscrew them and then you manually put the weights on and off, which takes the longest of all of them. You have to have a bunch of plates. You got to buy the weight. Then you have to have the screws that go on. They're going to be cheaper potentially just to get that set. But again, it's still takes up more space with all the different dumbbells we're going to put them. And then over time, if you want to be able to have those weights swapped out for supersets, it takes longer as well, like significantly longer. So I think you have to keep that in mind of what you're looking for from the use of your equipment. And then obviously keep in mind how much you're willing to pay and what is that worth it. Like for me, I know I'm willing to pay more for time because my time's worth more now versus maybe like 10 years ago. I didn't have the same demand on my time as far as like people willing to pay more money or has many projects going on and not having a family and other things. And I was more willing to spend my time and spend less money because I had less of that. So it's like, again, all is relative to kind of what you're looking for and the function for you. So now I'm just going to highlight and go through the Sojo's retro oversized shades. I'm going to highlight my actual favorite pair. Which is the more like, hold on, block style, the aviator shades. These have what I think is that 20% off right now. So I'm gonna do a little screen share because these are actually in the car right now. Ashley has I have them in Ashley's car and she's out with the car. So I like honestly, I don't typically like this kind of block style, but I think I like the spacing because again, they're like an aviator-ish oversized retro style. So I kind of like that look. And I always like the aviator style. So that to me is the cool part. And then again, look at all these different colors. You go shiny black, gold, matte black, you got your light gold, pale gold. You got your, what's that? Is that rose gold? No, S gold. I don't even know what that means. Like shiny gold and then silver. And then again, you can see like different price points based on the different options. Let's just actually compare gold to the black. So that's actually $15.99 as well. So yeah, dude, you guys got, I personally like the black on black. That's the one that I have. I'm a big fan. This is kind of like my favorite style. And then we also have the kind of brown and pink gradient shade that I'm going to highlight next. Or I'm sorry, crystal pink and brown gradient. And it's just a slightly different kind of style. But again, the cool thing about these shades is they're still designed for unisex. So men and women, like Ashley can wear them, I can wear them. Honestly, even if they're not, like I feel like you can rock whatever you want to rock. You know what I mean? Like if you feel good in it, you want to feel empowered, and I'm all for that. I totally support that. All right, so that's the shades. Now let's get into the Fit King leg massager. And we have a couple different ones in the carousel here, but right now I have highlighted just the standard ones that are, to me, the most comparable to the Quinier leg massage I was talking about before. Now the Quinier, even with the $60 off inland coupons, I believe $229.99. So these are $73.26. So literally a third of the price right now. So one thing I will say is from a functionality standpoint, they're very comparable. I've had both of them for months now. They both held up. They both work. Again, I think that at the end of the day, because this is Velcro, after a period of time, I would speculate Velcro would wear out faster than like a zipper in the material that the Quinier is using. But I've never, and they also come with extensions. So again, like I was talking about before, if your calves are big and they don't fit in the regular size, you can have an extension which wraps it around your legs completely and gets nice and cozy. What I will say is they're super easy to use as well. Like this is another one, you just like plug it in, use the remote. It's not complicated. There's 4 buttons basically, like on and off, you know, the mode, the intensity, and that's really it. So super simple to use and can be really, really effective. Now, obviously, talk with your doctor, talk with, you know, whoever you need to, with being able to saying, hey, this is a good move for you or not, if you have any concerns there. But that's just my 2 cents. And then I'll go into some of the other styles here, because we have the extension packs that also cover your knees. And then the one after that I'll highlight as well is the heated version. So now if I'm looking at the extension pack, the heated version with the knee extension is actually slightly cheaper than the regular heat without the extension pack. Now, I believe that one also has, check for inland coupons, because the regular heated Fit King leg massager has a $10 off inland coupon. So that would make it $89.98. But the Fit King pack with the extension for your knees on it is at $93.99 because it has a discount. Let's see, what's that discount right now? Yeah, 28% off. So it's actually almost the same exact price for a little bit more. So I would definitely recommend going with that if you're in that market. And to me, from my experience, like I use the Fit King, and I wouldn't really have an issue using it versus the Quinier. Like I to be transparent, because I have both of these at our new gym location. Shout out to Road Combat Club here in Asheville, North Carolina. We've got all of them set up over there for like our recovery area for our athletes and for our clients over there. So that's another cool one. But now I'm going to slightly shift gears again. We're going to go into the card charger and jumper cable system by Fantic. This has a $15 off InLink coupon right now. Nice. Okay. What's up, 50? So, wow, I actually haven't seen it this low in a minute. So it's 80. That's 84.97 right now, which is a pretty sweet deal. And I highly recommend taking advantage of that. And this is something we have both in my car and my wife's car. And it's just something, it's like, you don't think about it until you don't have it and you need it, kind of a deal. So it's better to have it, not need it, than the other way around.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Fantic Apex charger and battery system. So this is a really cool and very functional tool that is great for, again, obviously jumping your car. Now, the cool thing I've gotten about this that's different than just jumping your car from somebody else's battery is because it's external power source. And when you hook it up, it comes with those jumper cables. It will not damage this as a power source. Potentially in other situations, I've gotten from mechanics that if you jump it up to a cable to another person's car, it could potentially actually pull from their battery and not actually jump your car if it's too far gone. So that's just something I wanted to highlight and share with you guys. As you can see, the power source is right here. The cables plug right in on one side. On the other side, you also have a USB plug you can cable and plug it into, along with the lightning cable and power source. So very functional. I really think a versatile piece of equipment. Definitely recommend.
Bam, y'all. So again, it's one of those that, and I even equate this to stress. Like if you are broken down, your battery's dead, and let's say there's not a car around with a jumper cable and you're in a kind of a situation or an area you don't necessarily want to be in, that can be extremely stressful. So having something like this can really help with overall quality of life by alleviating some of those stressful situations. So that's sometimes where my mind goes and just thinking outside the box. But what I'm going to go into next is I'm going to also check to see if we have any lightning deals, because I know yesterday we had a few. And before we move forward, I'm going to highlight the workout gloves because they do have a lightning deal right now. And then I'll go back, touch on some of the other products in the carousel that I still have to talk about and I get to share with you guys. But I wanted to highlight, to me, one of the benefits of having the gloves, or looking at the benefits, but also there is some component of, I'll say not downside, but a price that you pay by using them. So I'll get into that.
In this video, I'm going to be going over the Glove gloves. As you can see, they have the cutoff fingers. And what this is really all about is having the actual grip support and this little like tactile material here that helps get you a better grip. Now, if you don't want calluses on your hands like I have, or you feel like your grip is the failing point, and you want to kind of be able to work past that, these types of gloves can be a great asset. The cool thing about them is also they have a nice stretchy material. They're breathable on the back, so you're not going to be able to necessarily get all that sweat and funk holding into them. But what I will say is when you're using these, this is not going to long-term improve your grip strength. You're relying on the actual material to help you grab that bar or whatever it is that you're grabbing. So the benefit is you can potentially lift more weight, which is going to help your gains. The downside is you may not be conditioning your hands and the grip itself. So just pros and cons there, but definitely a thumbs up if you want to be able to work these benefits.
So yeah, getting into that last piece, the pros and cons. There's always pros and cons to pretty much everything we're going to do. And being able to look at, hey, you know what? If you don't care about grip strength overall, that's maybe not a major attraction. Now, I would argue that you should care about it, but it's not the same priority to everybody. So that's something I totally understand and am aware of. So that's something I'm happy to just factor in or just address and say, hey, if you don't care about that, that's cool. And then thanks for the follow, Amazon customer. Unfortunately, I can't see your name. I'd love to give you a shout out, but I appreciate the follow nonetheless. And again, what we're doing, guys, is every new follower we get on the stream, when I do the emoji race, I'm going to, and then Tony, thanks for the follow as well. Every new follow we get, I'm going to add $1 per new follower. I got you in, Tony, for the giveaway when we do our race. And then I'm at $4.95 is what I started at. for the stream. And if I hit 500 followers or more on the whatever stream I hit 500 followers on, I'm going to double the gift card price. So if we're at $5, it'll be $10. $10 will be $20. $100, $200. And then any new donation we get. So you guys are going to see a link right here. This is the Blind Connect link. And then, oh, what's up, Jay? I see you. Thanks for the follow, by the way. And if you guys want to support it, it's working with an amazing nonprofit called Blind Connect that we've partnered with, that I'm supporting. And I have a team as well that I'm working with that are supporting it. And one of my teammates, Amber, has, this is her link right here. I'm going to just do a little screen share. So she started with, or when I started the stream, she was at just under $1,200 and 16 donors. Any new donor that she gets on this, I'm going to add another $10 to the prize. So if you guys want to go donate, you have the link below, as well as we're just going to monitor and support it. We're doing this until 4 o'clock today. Today's the last day we're doing it. As you can see, we got a bunch of teammates here supporting it. Bunch of people were able to reach their $3,000 goal. I was able to do that as well. I set out a goal of 5,000, but instead of hitting my goal, I'd rather support my teammates. So long-windedly, that's kind of what's going down with that. And then, yeah, Jay, you can join the giveaway. And then Rado, what's going on? I got you in for the giveaway as well if you want. So, Jay, I'm going to put you in as JG. And, yeah, we got some peeps rolling in. What's up, y'all? It's good to see you guys. JG, I got you in. Rada, do you want in? Oh, what's up, Lori? Hey, Lori. I got you all in if you guys want. Lori, I got you in. Rada, I got you in. And, again, every new follower adds $1 to the pot. The way it's going to work is I'm just going to basically do the math. Oh, and Misha, I got you in too. I forgot. Misha, I didn't put you in before if you still want to do the giveaway. We got 8 people in already. What? And so far it looks like I'll check the follower count when we do the stream. So at whatever new followers I'm at, I started at 495. Let's see what I'm at now. Let's give you guys real-time update. We're at 500. Woo! So there we go. So whatever the price, so that's $5 we're already putting up. So that puts us at $6. And if you guys hang out in the chat, I'll add $1 per person. So that already means we're at $12 because I'm doubling it up since we hit that 500 follower mark. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Nice round number, right? Exactly. So now let's go through. I talked about, I had the lightning deal highlighted for the workout gloves. And then now I'll go back to, I was kind of going in order with the Lamicall phone. Yeah, 500. What? Yeah, dude, I'm really excited about that. So again, transparently, Gina and I are both working to 2,000 followers. Our goal is to hit that. We're going to be hitting that by September 29th, which is our birthday. So that's a fun way to celebrate. So when we hit 2,000 followers, the reason why we care about that number, to be super transparent with you guys, is when you hit 2,000 followers and you have some other metrics on the back end, you can apply for a certain status on Amazon, which is the A-list or the top tier status. So you get more support, sponsors want to work with you more. And it really is just like an overall ability to kind of be able to help and create more content and do more of this. And then we're going to do a big $2,000 giveaway. And then you both have this. Yeah, we both have the same birthday, by the way. Isn't that fun, Lori? Gina and I are 3 years apart, but we have the same birthday. I'm older. I don't know if you guys can tell. But my point of saying all that is it's a really fun, exciting goal. What I want to do is at least until June and July, I might even keep doing this all the way until September. I'm going to do these, dollar for dollar new follower giveaways the entire time. And then when we hit that 2,000, we become A-listers. We're going to do a big $2,000 sponsorship giveaway that we'll have a sponsor for. We'll do a lot of cool, fun stuff. And then it just keeps more exciting things going with all of that. So, but with that being said, though, I'm going to stop ranting here a little bit. I'm going to get into the Lamicall phone holder. And if you guys have questions, you want to dig into anything, let me know.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Lamicall phone stand. Now, this one is clutch on the engineering design side because it not only has a little area that you could put your cables and your wiring through to plug it in to keep it charging if you're still using while charging. But the other thing I like about this is, check this out. It actually can move, so you can adjust the angle, so that this is one I definitely am using now more so during my live streams. So when I'm actually having my phone rest on it, I can play with the angle, especially if I stand up, move, have the adjustability, and then be able to charge it, plug it in, have all the wires and whatnot coming back through here. So definitely a thumbs up. Super functional and highly, highly recommend.
Bam, y'all. Kabam. So now we're going to piggyback onto another Lamicall product. We're going to do the car tablet holder, which this one's going to be clutch for driving up to New York with the kids. Ashley's going to be taking the kids up while I go to Vegas for a this. Again, I've told you guys about this leadership course that I'm going through, and it's like a graduation ceremony on June 25th, that weekend. So Ashley's going to go up to New York while I go do that. And one of the cool things I'm really excited to share with you guys, you might have heard me say this, is I created 25,000 scholarships for our health and nutrition course. And we hit 25,007 last week. I actually haven't checked. Let's check the numbers to see. I haven't checked to see where we were most recently at, but I set out a really big goal to hit 25,000, and we hit that mark last week. So I was really excited to see that. Again, scholarship means it's free to those people that have access. You guys get lifetime access to it because we're going to start charging $1,000 for our course July 1st, because that's really the value that it holds. And then we're going to have more courses to follow with that. And I'm just really excited about all the things that we're doing moving ahead, y'all. So if you guys do want to work with us, you still have time from now until June 25th to do it for free. So go to lifestyleoffitness.com. I'll take this out of the way really quick. I have it right here. Go to our website. You'll be able to take action and get in on that. Because listen, if money is the thing that's holding you back, this is the best opportunity to do it. Otherwise, you got no reason to not do it. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's play the car tablet holder. Just a random tangent I ran on there. Yeah, Lori. Lori knows what's up.
In this video, we're looking at the Lamicall phone mount, but the cool thing about this one is it's a car mounted setup. Now it doesn't have to just be for the car, but it's kind of designed for that. Now look at this feature here. Originally it actually comes, I'm gonna show you guys simply how it comes broken apart, where you have these two separate pieces. It just kind of pops in right here. You see this little like ball head pops in right here. And we're gonna use this little secured feature to kind of anchor it and hold it in. So we just pop that bad boy in. You're going to tighten it, and it's literally that simple, super easy to set up. Now, this goes on the back of the headrest, so you can kind of pinch this, and then it spring locks in. So you put this in your car, put it on the headrest, so if you have kids in the back seat, or for any passengers in the back seat, maybe your Uber, Lyft, whatever, this can be a great option, or just traveling on long road trips. And then again, this is not only adjustable for any phone, but also tablet as well. So you can play with it, you can angle it, put it in different positions. It's extremely versatile in my opinion, and I'm super excited to continue to test this and try it in different situations. But to be honest with you guys, I've actually been using this more so on my desk along with my other desk stand, but definitely a thumbs up.
Bam, y'all. Bada bing, bada boom. So now we're going to slide on over. Oh, geez. I just got a message. I was like, oh, man, that's rough. Slide on over to our wrist supports, which I was talking about fitness equipment, the gloves earlier that had a lightning deal. I still have a lightning deal in the carousel. Now, hold on, let me pull it up. We're going to want to look at the wrist supports. This is another one that can be just another tool to use, but there always is going to be pros and cons to things like this.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Air Pop wrist support straps. Now, these are actually really cool and can be really beneficial if you do have chronic wrist issues or anything like that, and you want to have some additional support. So you just kind of hook your thumb right through here. You're going to wrap it around your wrist to give you some added support, as tight as you like and as it feels good. And it can help you kind of, again, keep that alignment in your wrist, give you some support. There's pros and cons to this. Depending on, again, what's going on, if there's an injury there, again, talk to a physical therapist or a doctor. This isn't medical advice, but this can be a great tool to help support your wrists and be able to give you that added support when you're going for maximal lifts or pushing yourself. But again, get some more insight. These can be great options, though. I definitely do recommend them. And the cool thing about this is the material is they're not going to hold on to the sweat as much, so you can wash them, and they're going to be nice and clean and sanitized. So definitely a thumbs up.
So when I say wash, the one thing I will say though, guys, is because of the material, I wouldn't recommend like throwing them in the washer as much, because it can break them down easier. I would just like spray them, wipe them, do things like that. That'll help keep them clean, sanitized, but make them last as long as possible and have that durability with it as well. So yeah. With that being said, if you guys have questions, always let me know, and I'll just kind of keep it rolling forward here. We got some more fun stuff to dig into. We got the travel laptop, and this one is one that definitely, even though while we were in California, Ashley wasn't really necessarily focused on work, But this is one I think about for her all the time because she does do marketing consulting, and obviously we run businesses, and we're like, the cool thing is everything's virtual nowadays, at least the way we've set up our businesses, which is honestly a lot of fun. But I always like to keep in mind that there's those that are traveling, and there's a lot of versatility is kind of my point. So look at that. Whoa, 19 pockets. I didn't even realize that part of it. But again, you can see how you can fit your laptop, tablet, or your phone. You can have chargers, water bottles, all the different things. Again, notebooks, passes, all the different materials. Cool thing. Look, this is, again, clutch for when traveling. Look at how it's set up where it's designed to go right into that handle so you can kind of stack your bags, which is always a pro move. When I see people doing that, I'm like, oh, you guys are pro at traveling and obviously like working and having to go around. And now look at all these colors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. You got 21 different color options that you could pick from and choose. And honestly, like, I'll be honest, I've definitely used this bag once or twice before. I've definitely jacked it from Ashley. And like, even though it's for women, like, listen, you can do whatever you want. You can use it how you want to use it. But that's just like my 2 cents on it. And then I'm going to go into the NT Bay pillowcase, which I meant to highlight before when I was talking about the pillows. Because of the kind of combo, obviously, and you don't have to necessarily get these. I like them also for my body pillow. So that's where I do recommend them, the body pillow. Now, here's a pro tip. What I did was I accidentally ordered the Cali King from our sponsor, and they sent me the Cali King size because that's what I accidentally sent them the link for. But I wanted it for my body pillow. Now, the cool thing is pretty much most of the other sizes, they're going to have at least 2 sheets or 2 covers in the pack, versus the body pillow only has 1. So if you go with the Cali King, if you check the dimensions and measure it, like the Cali King pillowcase actually fit my body pillow. So I put that on it, and then I have 2 covers instead of 1. So you get a little bit more bang for your buck. So depending on, again, your size and what you're getting it for, might be a pro tip, because like, look at all the different options they have, because I feel like they also, obviously, they have it for your standard queen size king and then Cali King. So looking at that, let's see, I think Queen might even have a 4-pack. Let me double check though. Yeah, the Queen comes in a 4-pack too. So that's just another component to look at. And for the price, dang, $11.65 for a 4-pack queen size. That's a crazy deal. And then you get $8.49 for a 2-pack with a king, Cali King. Let's see, what's that look like? That's a 2-pack, $9.34. And then the body pillow, that's just a single cover for $8.49. So you kind of get a little bit more bang for your buck. And then, yeah, Lori, thanks for that, dropping that. Yeah, follow button to enter into the giveaway. So you don't, and just to be clear, you don't have to follow to enter into the giveaway, but if you do follow, you automatically get put into the giveaway. Thank you for dropping that, Lori. I always appreciate you guys. So if you guys even want to just drop giveaway and get in on it, but every new follower adds $1 to the prize, and we already hit 500 for the stream. So that means we're going to double up the gift card prize, so long as everyone stays following. Because sometimes what I've noticed is people will follow, then unfollow right away, and it like looks like we got new followers. But yeah, and 20 people watching, right? So here's the crazy thing. Statistically, I think like less than 10% of you are actually listening to the video. Everyone else is just watching it, looking for, I think, discounts and like maybe checking the chat. So it's very interesting to see like with the people that are watching and then the people that are actually listening to it, just because I look at all that cool data on the back end. But that's just me geeking out about some stuff you guys might not care about. So what we're going to talk about next is we got the disposable face tissue. So now here's this is cool. Now it's disposable, but what's an interesting component to this? While it looks like toilet paper, you can use it for, again, face tissue, spills, things like that. So I like having it in the gym because sometimes I'll spill my drinks, or the girls will come in here and have sticky hands or spills or anything like that. Yeah, Robin, I see you. Thanks for listening. So yeah, so we do like 10% of that. That means like Robin and Lawyer are the only ones that are listening. Everyone else is probably just hanging out in the chat, which I'm not saying is the case. Like maybe statistically you guys, like we have more people listening. But I think it's interesting to think like only 10 to 20% of people actually like listen versus just like watching it, having it on mute in the background. But whatever floats your boat, that's cool with all you guys. But again, the cool thing about these is you can actually rewash them. So you can wash them and use them 3 to 4 times is what it says on their page. So let me actually share this with you guys since I just showed you the actual product here, but let me give you some more info on it, which I think is cool. So again, we got 80 count biodegradable face tissues. Let me see. So you can be washed 2 to 3 times. So meaning you can use them, wash them, clean them, and use them again. because they are pretty thick, absorbent, and I could totally see how you could repurpose them, which it depends on what you're using it for. Like if you're cleaning up like raw chicken and stuff, I don't think you're going to want to wash it and reuse it. That's a great way to spread salmonella. Maybe not the best move, but if it's like, hey, you're just wiping up some water or a spill or something like that, you can like wash it, clean it, and then reuse it. Let me actually double check though if they recommend how they recommend washing and reusing. Because I'm wondering, like, you throw it in that dishwasher, we throw it in the wash, or we just like soaking it. Multi-purpose use, keep fresh and clean. Towels, hand, bop, 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 bop. Yep. Removing makeup. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Can be used to dry your face after cleansing and wet to remove makeup and other impaired. Oh, I missed that part. Okay. Okay, ultra soft, thickened tissue, durable, resistant. Yep. Not easily broken after water absorption for a soft and gentle clean. Can be washed 2 to 3 times. So I guess you just like wash it with like soap and water, clean it up, and then you can reuse it. So obviously, like, keep in mind what you would or would not want to use that for, what you feel comfortable with it. That's like a couple things that come to my mind. Like if I was in the kitchen, I would not want to reuse it after like having it handle meat or things like that, or like raw eggs or that kind of component. But if it's like a spill and you wash it or something, or like I spilled coffee the other day because I was too impatient to let the coffee fill up. So I pulled the mug out or the container out, and like I just like put my mug in to fill it up, and I put it back. So in that transfer, I definitely spilled a bunch of coffee and it went under the machine and stuff. So these were actually great for that. And then I could just wash them and reuse them. So that's like something I think about where it's helpful to wash and reuse from that standpoint. But with that being said, let's get into the Luxigo shower head. I have 2 different ones here in the carousel you guys can kind of we'll dig into.
So the cool thing I like about the shower head and this particular kind and by Luxigo is not only the beads that it has to be able to filter the water out, which is a great feature in and of itself, which is nice. And from a functional standpoint, that's great. The bigger piece to me that I'm more excited about is the lighting component to it. It has this LED light aspect that can help change the color of the water, not by actually using dyes or anything like that. It's just the actual reflection of the LED light here, changing the color of the water as it's coming out, which there's been some really interesting kind of research around the potential impact that can have on your nervous system and how your mind and your body responds and reacts. So whether you want to get into like a rest and digest mode or like a fight or flight, like high energy state, even playing with the lighting can help, and just using this as a self-care product to be able to take some time. You know, it has 3 different settings. It has its rainfall setting, it has the massage setting, it has the jet setting. So being able to use that, dialing in how you want, this to me is a great aspect and tool to leverage it for not just having it being a shower or a bath, but have it be some self-care time for you, and using it with intention can be really cool. And I just wanted to offer up that insight and my feedback on how it's worked. Super easy.
Bam. So that's kind of cool, right, guys? Being able to have, like, I never even thought of that as a feature with having the lights change color. Not only the impact it can have on your, nervous system, your mood and all that fun stuff, but also the function of it. The main actual real function is to have like the temperature control awareness. So meaning if it's blue, it's cold, the water's cold within a certain temperature range. If it's red, it's really hot and past a certain temperature. And if it's green, it's kind of right in that sweet spot. And, you can look at the temperature ranges to see what you want. And this is something cool for me because for my kids, like, especially, I was so terrified of like when my kids were like young, like first born, the first couple of months, like giving them a bath and like the water being too hot and like burning them and not realizing until it's too late and their skin gets all red and stuff like that. So being able to have more things like this to understand the temperature control. And I've talked about thermometers in the past that I even have on the storefront. But just another cool, like, versatile piece. So now we're going to get into some other miscellaneous stuff, more summertime themed, which is like the desk fan, get into the King Camp inflatable mattress, which is another awesome just piece of equipment. And we'll keep it kind of rolling from there, y'all. And then it's almost race time, everybody. We got probably another like 10 minutes before we're going to get our racy poo on.
We're going to be talking about the Alioth desk fan that's also collapsible and portable. So the cool thing is, as you can see, it has this collapsible feature so you can make it a little bit more portable, as well as underneath. One of the things I really like about this is these gripping pads that allow you to put it on your desk so it can grab a hold, not slide on you. Once you put it up into position, you can again adapt the angle. You have your button right here, just conveniently placed. From an aesthetic perspective, I really like this. And again, it has its low, medium, and high setting. And then again, you just hold it down to power it off. And one of the things I wanted to show you guys, because it took me a second to find it, is the charging port right under the fan. Very convenient, again, portable and great for your desk or even in the car if you need some air circulating as well. Definitely a thumbs up.
Bam, y'all. So again, it's just one of those that is not like a super sexy kind of product. This is what I think about in my mind. It's like, oh, like sometimes when you buy something, it's like it's exciting to get. And hopefully, like maybe everything you get is kind of exciting. And that's why I think like shopping therapy can be a variable. But I think for this, it's more about, you know, the function of it, the functional use. And like sometimes that's actually where I get more excited. But this is one that's definitely just a functional, great option to have. So now let's dig into another functional, but to me, this one might be a little bit more exciting. At least maybe I just get excited about it because the technology is the self-inflating mattress, which is great, especially this time of year, right? Summertime, people going camping. We're actually, fun fact, guys, we're looking at different properties right now to do different types of glamping and rental properties, short-term and long-term for. So if you guys are interested, always let me know. And also shout out to Ryan and Luke in Joshua Tree of the Castle House Real Estate. They have an amazing glamping setup over there. You guys got to check it out. If you haven't seen it, go check out Castle House Real Estate. They're on Instagram. They have a website. Google them. Joshua Tree. They're like the premier glamping and like place to stay at. It's an amazing setup that they have, and I'm looking forward to doing stuff with them.
So for this mattress, I actually have it right up here behind me because I figured it'd just be easier for you guys to see it in the shot. I'll actually stand up next to it so you can kind of see from the height perspective. I'm 6 feet tall, so this one's actually like it could fit me pretty comfortably. The coolest thing I liked about this bad boy is it has a little valve in the bottom. And this was one of the, this like I think the second or third product I got from King Camp. And the cool thing I like about it when I got it in finally and delivered was the ability for it to self-inflate, which obviously it says in the title, but I really like take the time to process that. And then when I did it, it was just cool to watch. Like literally I just opened up the valve. Within an hour, it was pretty much inflated, ready to go. I gave it the 24 hours, which is what it recommends. And I just keep it like that ever since. My girls enjoy playing with it. I actually have definitely used it to nap to test back here in the garage. And I haven't been able to take it camping yet, but I'm really excited to do that and use it with the cot setup that I have. And even like some other the brands that I got from King Camp. But I highly recommend this. Again, especially if you don't want to have to deal with an air compressor, things like that. You just literally open up a valve that will self-inflate.
So one thing I realized I said in this video that's kind of slightly inaccurate, and I think I just misread it when I think it's the first time maybe you open it, you want to leave it for 24 hours for whatever reason. But like when looking at the description, it says you can inflate it in less than a minute, which is from my experience what happened. Like I left it, I opened it, I came back an hour, it was pretty much inflated. I left it overnight too. I got to wondering why I feel like maybe I read that somewhere, but now going back through the description, it shows in a minute it'll be fully inflated, which I think is super cool. They have different sizes. They have different thicknesses. You can go for a double mat. So you have 2 people on it. You have 3 inches. You have 6 inches. There's a variety of like components and variables to play with. And it has a $20 off InLink coupon right now, y'all. So you can get on top of that as well. So yeah, let's see what else we got here in the carousel. I'm going to go through and see if I missed anything. Ooh, we got some new stuff I got. So this is one, as I hit the mic here. One that my kids, for whatever reason, they don't like me wearing this kind of a setup. I have the whole outfit actually in a box right over here, so I don't have it on, but I'm going to wear the hat for you guys. So this is a Gatsby or a like 1920s Gatsby themed men's like kind of attire and setup. So it not only comes with the everything you see from the shirt to the vest to the actual bow, but you also get the hat, which I'm rocking right here. You get a fake cigar and you get a cool little watch. So this is great for like Halloween, different costume theme parties or anything like that. And I'll be honest with you guys, like, you know, for the price point, like this is something you can even get and look kind of fresh for creating some content at home. So if you're a content creator, this might give you some ideas, or just you want to like, I don't know, man. I think sometimes like me and Ashley, like we like to, like she's a big Gatsby fan, like sometimes on the 20s. So like this could be cool for a date night. If you never really wear this kind of stuff out, but for like a themed date night kind of a deal, I'm thinking I might just rock this one night and surprise her. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right, Mish? So that's just something like, again, it's not something I would necessarily think about or even like search for, but now they sent it to me since it was a sponsored product. This is something like I'm just sharing some of the ideas I'm thinking I'm going to use it with, from the Halloween party to like even a date night theme. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun, and I like the fashion. Like honestly, it's nice to dress up. Like someone that this is like I've constantly worked on is someone that just like as a coach and as a fitness content creator, I could just work out. I'm working workout attire right now because I worked out right before this. And then when I train clients, it's easy for me to stay in my fitness attire and stay comfortable. But I'm actually challenging myself. I have a little bit nicer. Shout out to Dare Say, one of our sponsors. Shout out to some of the brands out there. Shout out to Express. I have like nicer like workout apparel and even some of the own custom stuff we're making for LOF. So I can have like polos and shirts and compression and things like that. I mean, I love it. Yeah, I get what you mean, Robin. I appreciate that. And the point of me saying all that is like sometimes it's nice to dress up and get kind of fancy and snazzy. And like it helps from my experience of it when you dress a certain way and look a certain way, like can bring your confidence level up and almost up your performance. Like if I know this is gonna sound weird, I'm curious what you guys think. Like if I know I got to jump on like a really big sales call or I have to close a big sale deal, a big sale. I won't go in like a t-shirt and shorts, right? Like I'll get dressed up and like be ready to take a $10,000 check, be ready to take $100,000, $1 million check, look the part and like feel that part. And just helps me with confidence. Snazzy workout gear. Yeah. And like even just having nicer, like nice material, like a V cut from either Express or Dare Say or some of the like athletic attire that looks nice. And then having nice shorts, like there's cool things. And then I'm working again on our LOF brand, putting out some stuff that you guys are going to see here coming in the months to come on Amazon as well. We're just figuring out some of the sourcing, branding, like setup, backend, all the fun stuff. But I'm wondering, would you guys be interested even if I made my own brand, which I already like, obviously I have my own brand, but if we start rolling out more like we're going to do smart watches and we're going to do smart scales, massage guns, resistance bands, fitness apparel, all that kind of stuff. Would you guys be interested in that? We're going to do more of the stuff that's easier to ship. That's a lower cost to ship right now. Oh, what's up, Lewis? Hey. Lewis, you trying to get in on a giveaway? Versus doing like we have dumbbells and like bumper plates and stuff I have here, but that's like a lot more expensive to ship. So it's more locally sourced. Or doing like drop shipping kind of stuff, which is like you have to wait longer for it. So I'm curious what you guys would be interested in from there, because then I'll focus more on that kind of stuff if you guys have requests. And then the last thing I have is the Unilibra. Oh, I got you in for the giveaway. The mattress protector. So this is great, especially if you have kids or pets and you're like potty training either one of them. Being able to have something like this, or if you're like me and you spill pretty easily. Hopefully you're not eating in bed and you're not bringing too much into bed, but even depends on the look. Yeah, I hear you, Mish. Yeah, tell me what you would be into. Like I'm down to hear any thoughts. If you want to even share like brands you do like or style that you like, to give us ideas, I'm open to any of that. I have, again, we got a lot of cool things coming up in the months, the weeks and the months, and just the time frame in front of us and things that I get to create and some of the partnerships we have. So with that being said, though, the mattress protector, again, you can spill on it, or if you have like, let's say your kids have an accident in the middle of the night, something like that, this can be a great option. Also, the noiseless component of it to help alleviate like maybe noise or anything like that, which I won't get too graphic. Also, it's got a 15% off inLink coupon. What? I won't get too graphic, but like if you have roommates or if you have people that are noisy in bed for any whatever reason, this can potentially help alleviate some of that. I'm not going to say it's going to mute everything. That's like depending on the walls and the setup and whatever's going on, but it can be also a cool feature to it. But with that being said, those are all the products that I kind of have that I was going through, wanted to run through. Now, you know what time it is, y'all? Yep, it's race time. It's time to race. So I'm going to just kind of highlight some of the products as I go through it that I might have missed that we didn't necessarily get to talk about. I'm going to screen share. And again, if you guys want to get in, also let's check. So this is really quick. Let me check our follower count. And it looks I'm at 500 on the dot. So we got 5 new followers. We're adding $5 to the pot. Plus, we're doubling that because we hit 500. You guys have been staying active in the chat. So, Lori, you've been here kind of hanging out with us, which I appreciate. Is Lori even still there? Yeah, there's Lori. Robin's been here. Misha's been here. So, we got Lauren, Robin, Mish. That's another $3. We're adding that up. So, we got 3 plus 5. We got 8. What? So, I'm just adding all this up here for us, guys. We got $8 going in. Boom. We're at 9 plus that original dollar. Let's just make it 10. So then we'll make that an even 20 for the gift card today. So we're celebrating hitting 500 followers. And then I'm going to check on Amber's fundraiser page right here if we got any new donors. Doesn't look like any new donor during the live stream. I'm going to add $10 on, but looks like we didn't have any new followers. But if you guys want to support Blind Connect, we're fundraising until 4 o'clock today, so you can follow this link. Again, we've raised over 60, I believe, or $70,000. We're shooting to 87,000. So we're right at the cusp. We're right at the end point. So we're going to get that going. And yeah, y'all. All right. Let's get our racy poo going down. I'll screen share this. Boom. And I'll just give it another minute here. Let anyone else kind of trickle in. And if you don't see your name in here and you wanted to get in, let me get that out of the way. You just let me know. So we got Ash, we got Robin, Gizmo, Tony, JG, Rada, Lori, Mish, and Lewis. Did we miss anybody? We'll see if anyone else wants to get in. Again, if you guys are on Amazon, if you're not on Amazon, if you're on Facebook or LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, any of the other platforms, hop on over here and let's get it going. And then click the follow and help Mike reach his goal of 2,000 followers. Oh, thanks, Lori. I appreciate you. And then again, when we hit 2,000 followers, we're going to do a $2,000 massive giveaway. I'm not sure if we're going to do all 2,000 to one person, if we're going to do first, second, and third place winners, and we'll do 1,000, 500, 250, 250, or I don't know. We'll do some cool stuff, or we're going to have a sponsor for, I think, that one as well. We'll figure out what sponsor we want to have, what they're going to put up. And yeah, just kind of have fun with it, Cause that's the other thing. I genuinely enjoy doing this. And I know that that's a key for me in sustainability and doing anything. And I've been really grateful. That's why I'm super I like doing these giveaways and giving back to you guys, is being able to just do what I have a passion for and enjoy it as much as possible. Now, you're not going to love everything all the time, obviously, right? You're definitely going to have moments where when I'm sick or I'm strapped on time, or there's stressful components to it no matter what. And it's also the variability, right? We have sponsors that will come and go, and, commissions that'll go up and down, and all these other variables, and overhead to cover and blah, blah, blah. But I'm just grateful to you guys. I want to give back for that. So I think we got everybody in here. Anyone else ready? It's pretty much race time. I think we got what, 9? We have 9 people. Does anyone else want in? I think that might be it, y'all. I'll kind of give it another minute, and then I'll highlight maybe another product, see if you guys have any questions. And yeah, y'all, what do we think? Got that. We got that. Highlight the earbuds. Let's go. Lori's ready. All right, let's do this, Lori. Let's go. It's go time. We'll put 60 seconds on the clock. So tell me what to do. You don't have to, you can just get to watch now, Robin. That's the cool part. So you guys just get to watch. You'll see if your emoji wins. And if your emoji wins, then you can shoot an email and I'll send the kind of instructions. And it's race time. We're off to the races. So I'm going to send some instructions right here for you guys as well. So everyone that participates, you guys can also get free access to our fitness and nutrition vault for a month, or it's actually 45 days. I made it. So you guys can just email me if you want to take advantage of that, because we don't have that as something you can just get on our website. It's lifestyleoffitness.com. And again, the winner, whoever wins, just shoot me an email. Yeah, look at that cool hat, right, Mish? So whoever wins, you guys are just going to shoot me an email, lifeofafighter@gmail.com, and then I'll hang out here on the live stream and send you your gift card while we're live. I'm pull it up right now, so I'll have it ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see who we got. Yeah, Lewis, it looks like you're sick, homie. You got a little fever maybe going on. Oh, Robin. Robin pulls it out at the end. Congratulations, Robin. What? All right, so Robin, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send me an email at lifeofafighter@gmail.com. And just whatever email you send me that email from, that's the one I'll send you the gift card from. We'll send it live while we're on the stream right now, so I can make sure that you get it. And that's pretty much it. Congratulations. I'll stop screen sharing, and now we just get to kind of hang out. How's that sound, y'all? How's that sound, Robin? What do you think? What do you think? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Robin. And then I'm just gonna highlight. I have this is the only lightning deal we have in the carousel today, so I figured I'll just highlight that one. You know, $20 gift card. Once I get that email over, I'll send it out and then we'll be good to go. And again, guys, if you want to, you can still donate at the link right here. Support my teammate Amber. It's hold on, I'm gonna type it again. lifeofafighter@gmail.com. So again, I put some space and stuff like there because I can't just send my email for whatever reason in the chat. So you're gonna have to just put it together, lifeofafighter@gmail.com, and we'll get you set up. Or if you feel comfortable, if you want to just put your email in the chat, I'll just copy and paste it. But I know some people don't want to put their email out there on like a public platform, so that's totally cool. So it's really up to you. Yeah, Lori, thank you for always hanging out. And thank you for all you guys always hanging out with me, chilling, chatting, having the fun. It's always a great time. And I always love being a part of it and having you guys be a part of it too. All right. So with that being said, I'll keep that link up here for Amber. Again, I'm really excited about this fundraiser, guys. So please go support that. And then I'll be we're going to be shifting up and doing a bunch of cool stuff starting even in July. This Sunday, we're going to have one of our nutrition coaches doing meal prep with us. So we're going to have content on the LOF channel, the Life of a Fighter channel. Stay tuned for that. If you guys want, I can share that link as well. But if you guys go to lifestyleoffitness.com and you just subscribe to our newsletter, we're sending out weekly schedules of our content. Gina has a Discord link, which I still have to actually get from Gina, and I'll share that so you can stay tuned. But if you guys are on Discord and you're on her Discord, we'll put out our streaming schedule on there as well when we're doing giveaways, all types of fun stuff. So this way we can just always stay connected. And that's one thing I always like to do is whether you follow us here or follow me on Amazon is also having other ways to connect and communicate in case something ever happens to any one of our accounts. You can always still stay in touch. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to double check my email. Robin, let me know when you send it so I can make sure I get that out to you or if you have any issues with it. Boom. All right. I'm just going to check. I'm getting some messages. We got a lot of calls coming in while I'm on here. I hope everything's okay. Perfect. Okay. So we'll do 10 a.m. Bam. We're just setting stuff up, making moves, y'all. Making moves. Okay. We got that. Whoa. All right, let's see. We got that email coming in. I'm going to check my email again and just keep me posted, Robin, because I want to make sure that I get you this gift card. What's up, Diamond? It's good to see you, homie. Let's crack a lack. And you missed the race. We're right at the end. I should probably take that scrolling banner off just so if you guys just want to click the follow button, hang out live in the chat. We got about 5 or so more minutes. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. I'll go through any of the other products or pieces here. And if you guys have questions on anything, let me know. But other than that, y'all, that's going to do it. Sorry, I kept forgetting something. Ooh, I got you. So lifeofafighter@gmail.com. It's all going to be like one line, one sentence. All right, let me see if I got it. Let's see if maybe it went to spam. Because sometimes when I get a new email like that, it'll go to spam. Bum, 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 bum. So I think this is it. Report not spam. Let me double check. Hold up. I think I just got it. Let me make sure. Wait, no, that's not it. Whoops. Definitely not it. Huh. I'm not seeing it. Robin, what did you put in the subject line? I'll search for the subject line to see if it came across. Don't worry, we're going to get this. We're going to get it handled and figured out. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing it. Did it go to junk? No. Oh, wait, maybe I'm in the wrong email. No, it's the Life of a Fighter. Okay. Yeah, Robin, let me know. What I'm going to do here, too, is I'm just going to, like, show you the action. I wonder if I could just copy and paste this. Let's just try. You don't have to type in giveaway. Don't worry, Robin. Oh, you put giveaway in the subject. Gotcha. Let me check for that. Sweet. Okay. See what we got. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I don't see anything. So you know what I'm going to do? Here, check this out, Robin. This is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I should be able to. Oh, it's not letting me send that. No. All right, yeah, it's not letting me send the email. So I'm just going to screen share with my email like written out. And then, or you know what? I'll just do it right this. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. I'm just going to do it just like that. Bam, that's the email right there. So just let me know. Because I'm not seeing the email come across. I realized I had spam, but it was from something else. It was from like a book I ordered. Which now I'm noticing a bunch of my stuff went to my spam. Let's see, maybe it's in trash. Spam. No. Okay. Let me know if you can resend it, Robin, to that, or if that was the email you sent it to. And then Jen, thank you for the follow. All right, I got a couple more minutes here before I'm going to head out. So I want to make sure, Robin, that we get you taken care of with the gift card while we're here. Let me know. We'll handle it. We'll get this down. Don't you worry. Let me refresh the page too, see if maybe it came in. Not yet, but we'll get there. Don't you worry. Boom, boom. I think that's, yeah. Robin, let me know if you send it again. Let's see. I'm going to check my spam. I'll check all mail. See what comes through. Nothing. What else is going down, by the way, y'all? Also, Gina and I will be back podcasting tomorrow, by the way, which I'm excited about. Hopefully you guys are excited about. Got it. All right, awesome. I'm going to check it again, Robin. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's coming up. Let's see if it's in spam. I'll give it like one more minute and see if it's going to spam because I'm not seeing it yet. Excuse me. We will get it though. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Robert, were you able to send it to this email right here? I'm curious if maybe you're like maybe missing a letter or there's like a space or something, or it might be. Or if you're sending it from your phone, maybe if it's stuck in the outbox folder or like your computer. I don't know. We're gonna get through this though. We'll figure it out. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Yeah, still not seeing it come through yet. again, worst case, what you can do if you're comfortable with this, Robin, you could always just send your email in the chat, and then I'll just copy and paste it and send it to you from Amazon as well. But again, if you're not comfortable with that, we'll figure it out. I wonder if I went to junk. No, there's nothing in junk. Let's check trash. Spam. Let's do. I'm gonna just type in giveaway and see what comes up. If anything's coming up for that maybe I missed. Yeah, Robin. Yeah, Robin won the giveaway. Ash. Custom range. I'm gonna say start date yesterday, end date today. Let's apply. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Let's see. Yeah, Robin. So I'm gonna leave here in a minute. So if you want to, can you just share your email in the chat so this way I can send it to you that way? Because it looks like it's not coming across for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. And again, I'm also gonna put up our shout out to one of my teammates, Amber. There's her Blind Connect charity link right there. We can get some donations through over there if you guys want. It's a massive cause and it's tremendously helpful. And today's our last day. We're going till 4 o'clock. So I appreciate all the support that you guys can throw out there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm just going to copy this from my phone and I'll send it that way. Bam. Got it. Thanks, Robin. All right, so I'm going to just highlight that and then I'll go on Amazon. I'll send it to you right now. Gift card. I'm doing it from my phone. Close out this. We got $20, so it should go over in like a minute. Let's see. Boom. $2 to and Frog of the Creek, Ember Q. Okay, so is that okay. Frog of the Creek. Oh, wait, hold on. Frog of the Creek at Gmail. Okay. Creek at Gmail. So just to be clear, it's Frog of the Creek at gmail.com. And just confirm that with me, Robin, to make sure I don't send it to the wrong person. Because once it's sent, that's gone. It'll be on the way to the person. So frog of the creek at gmail.com. Does that sound right? Bueller. I think there's like a 30 or a 60-second delay on my video too. So you guys might not be. The suspense, y'all. It's all about the suspense. Thank you so much for being patient. It wouldn't let me type it any other way now. Okay, so I'm kind of at a loss for what email I'm sending it to. So it's Frog of the Creek at emberqmail.com. Can you just like send it all in like one phrase, not the at or the Gmail or anything like that, but just like the whole like username of it? Because I don't want to send it to the wrong person. This is what we were talking about before with the technology thing. Some people are going to be a little bit more sophisticated. Some people are going to have some trouble with technology. And that's why I always like to highlight these kind of components. And maybe we got to figure out a better system or an easier system for the email piece of it. Because I know it's kind of hard to share emails and stuff like that. But also, I got to roll here in a minute. So we're going to have to try and figure this out. And if you don't figure it out, just shoot me an email, Robin. You have my email, lifeofafighter@gmail.com. So then when you have that email come across, we can get you that gift card sent over because I want to make sure that we get that to you. But I have another meeting I got to jump into. All one word. So I'm still confused. When you say yes, all one word, like, can you just spell it out for me? Because I don't want to misspell it. Does that make sense? All right. I got to roll, y'all. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do, Robin. I'm going to ask you to shoot me that email, lifeofafighter@gmail.com. And just make sure that you get that email over to me saying, hey, I won the $20 gift card. So it's just frogofthecreek@gmail.com. Is that what you're saying? So Frog of the Creek and then at what? Ember Q mail. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. That's cool. All right. All right. So we're going to do Frog of the Creek, copy. All right. Let's get this sent over now. And okay, so I have Frog of the Creek at emberqmail.com. Sending it now. Boom. So you when it's sent. It's a $20 gift card. Shout out to Robin, by the way. Congratulations. Boom. All right. Order placed. There you go. It should get in the next, it says within 5 minutes. Okay. Again, congratulations, Amber. Did I just say Amber? I meant Robin. Sorry, Robin. Congratulations, Robin. I was also saying Amber's got her donation page right here. And yeah, y'all, if you don't see that in the next couple of minutes, let me know. I have your email now. I can always shoot you an email. Boom. It just sent me the confirmation page that the order went through. So it should be going to your email. And yeah, y'all, I appreciate you guys. I will see you later, y'all. Cheers, everybody. Never ended the broadcast. That's good.